Hello world, what's up Lagos, wake up, what's up Nigeria? Okay, so in my mind this week is kind of like a leadership week because October the 1st was literally on Tuesday and today is Friday. I don't know, Lagos people, how are you guys enjoying this weather? Like, this weather is so unpredictable. Right now it's so hot, but this morning it was so cold, like there was rain everywhere. And right now where I am is so hot, like really hot. How are you enjoying this weather, man? It's interesting. I don't know, I like it though, not complaining. I like it. It's fun. So hope you all had a beautiful week and you're gonna have a wonderful weekend as it is. Prepare to lay down, prepare to relax, try and get as much rest as you need, okay? And do not forget to read a book. Okay, so speaking of books, I have an interesting book I would really like to share with you guys now. Look at that. This is a very, can you see? Okay, there it is. It's a very small book. It's like you can read this in 1 hour. It's just a book. It's a book of Proverbs. It's a political guide from our ancestors. Okay, so it's a handbook of African proverbs written by Helen Ajayi. Funny enough, anytime I think of Helen Ajayi, I don't know if it's the same lady. Maybe I should have done some research. Anyway, anytime I think of Helen Ajayi, I remember the lady that used to be on part of the contributors on This Day Style. Yeah, that lady, like, she had a very cool picture. Anytime I think of Helen Ajayi, that's where my mind goes. I don't even know if that's her name. But anytime I saw that, I just remember her, and I don't know, that's what comes to my mind all the time. Anyway, so this Helen Ajayi though compiled a whole bunch of African proverbs together and put them in the book, and I found them very interesting. A lot of them I laughed at. I mean, you can see there were so many notes, as in sticky notes, that I kept. I liked them. That's how much I liked them. A lot of sticky notes to mark the parts that I liked. Several. That's how much I liked this book. So I'm going to be sharing some of the sticky notes with you. Some were very funny. Some were, I don't know, some I just laughed so hard. Then she also had some pictures attached to some of the proverbs, and then for everyone that she wrote the proverb, she writes what the layman's meaning is, like the sentence that is attached to the proverb or the wisdom that's supposed to come from the proverb. So this one says, let me see, I don't even know where to start. There's several I liked. Okay, so this one says, when a dead man becomes a committee member, he will produce dead man's ideas, or dead men's ideas. Okay, and it translates to Africans, wake up from your slumber. Our great forefathers said this. Okay, another one says, when there is inefficiency in government, there is an interest group that benefits. Now, interesting, anytime I think of this statement, okay, let me read what it means for then I'll tell you what I thought about when I read this. During times of political and economic instability, those who are enjoying the benefits will want to maintain that status quo. Littlefinger comes to mind. How many of you saw Game of Thrones? And I think of that, I think of Littlefinger. Littlefinger had one of the most famous crazy political quotes I've ever heard in my life, which is actually what a lot of people work with, which is chaos is a ladder. Now, the funny thing that for some reason that didn't play, he said it once and it was repeated sometime later. Why am I talking of Game of Thrones? Oh my god, that's messed up. Sorry. Okay, but this statement anyway reminded me a lot of a particular movie I watched way back. What's it called? Lords of War, something like that, about a man that used to sell guns, that sold weapons and all that. And the one particular scene I remember where he was going to somewhere, was where he was going to go and deliver weapons, and he got a call from the president or the people in charge of that country and told him that they decided to go through the peace route. They're no more going to fight war. And the guy threw this tantrum in the limo he was in. That, what's wrong with you? Blah 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 blah. That I'm going to go to some other country. That when they say they go to war, they mean it. They are people of their words. I'm like, eh? I watched this movie over 10 years ago, and I just remember thinking, wow, it dawned on me that more often than not, while you might want peace, there's some people that actually prefer chaos because they thrive. Their businesses thrive more. Who they are thrives more on those times when there's chaos. Think. Okay, so let me see another one I'll read. Okay, this one I like. This is a personal favorite of mine. There is no prestige for a king that has no queen. They said it to see them. They said it. It's not me that said it. It's them. They don't talk. And it says the country's leadership must embrace both men and women. I don't know. I don't mean to do this like to start a fight or anything, but I'm just saying it's something that has been there since. It's just that we were fighting with it since for no reason. But I'm glad that I feel like, in general, Nigeria is doing very well, and Africa in general, more and more parts of the country of the continent is embracing more of, having more women in leadership. So that's good. Okay, there's another one. There's another one. Oh God, I'm looking for that one. I found really funny. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, do I have the time today? I have this terrible sore throat. My throat is just, right now, I feel like somebody is there using a sandpaper, what's that thing called, and just rubbing it like that every time I swallow or breathe. It's not even funny. Aha, this is it. I'll show you the picture, because some of them have pictures attached to them, like drawings, illustrations. And it says, he who farts from a treetop throws the flies into confusion. And they said the meaning, that's the translation, is a government with bad policies destabilize its citizenry. Now, the thing I find very interesting about this was the drawing. Can you see that? The drawing is a man on a tree, farting, and the confused flies underneath. Oh God, I laughed so hard when I saw this. It was just the funniest thing. Anyway, so that's all about this book. If you find this book, this was, sadly I don't even know where I got this from, so I can't even refer you, because my husband bought this many years ago. Not many years ago, but it was basically one day he just came and said, oh, see this book, and I was like, okay, yay, good. But literally, if you find this book, it's really cool. If you can look around for it, maybe check Google. I should have Googled. What's wrong with me? I'm not up to par today, am I? Ugh. Anyway, the political guide from our ancestors, that's the name of the book. I will write the name and the author underneath so that you can do a search and find where to get it. It's really, really good. A lot of very nice, thought-provoking things inside, and it's a beautiful conversation starter. Sit down and talk about it with your friends. Tell them ask them what they mean about it. That's the beauty, what they think they understand from what's being said. That's the beauty of things like Proverbs. So, so far the month has started as a beautiful time. We are at what we call the Ember months. Okay, so I'm just gonna say, enjoy your weekend, enjoy this period, and have a wonderful weekend, and thank you for watching. And please, if you like it, can I please get a thumbs up? Thank you. And this is your girl Chineze, and subscribe too. I would really love it if you please subscribe. Thank you, and just have fun. Okay. Bye bye.